Welcome to Caribbean Insight. We have an explosion of Caribbean videos lined up for you. Tonight, you'll be experiencing international artists displaying the cultural rhythms of soca, calypso, reggae, dancehall, and salsa. So relax and let's take a ride down the Caribbean.
Caribbean inside, Caribbean inside, Caribbean inside, please check Caribbean inside.
I am Ras Kommanda. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca so that Caribbean people could have something to identify with wherever they go, any part of the world.
Welcome to Caribbean Insight TV. I'm Lady V, and we are coming to you from a place once called Anaparima by the Arawaks, which means Single Hill City. Today, it is known as the San Fernando Hill. We are in pursuit of Ras Kommanda. They say you can only see this lion's den from the Sando hilltop. He is one of the founders of the Southern Kaiso movement and the first Calypsonian to stay in a Southern Kaiso tent and make it to the Damascus Calypso finals. He grew up in Catholicism and is now a Rastafarian. So within the pulsating beat of the city and among the shady meadows, we find his den, nestled in the foothills. So let's meet this lion.
Tell me where to hold and touch you, 'cause when it comes to loving, Commander's all right. All right, I'm all right.
Welcome back to Caribbean Insight. And if you have just found us, lock it in. We are chatting with one of the founders of the Southern Kaiso movement, Ras Kommanda. And he's talking about his journey in the art form. Ras, tell us how your journey all began.
Okay, thank you again. The journey started really when I started singing with these guys. Marshall Montano, Panasonic Express.
Right.
You know, although I sang in college, what I wouldn't consider that the jail journey. I think the journey for me started in the 80s.
Right.
You know, early 80s when I met Marshall and them and started to do Bond Them, a Stalin piece and a reggae piece named Loving Pauper.
Right.
Based on that, I started to go competitions and so on. Right, I entered a competition in uni called Down Santa Flora, a vocal talent contest, and I won best calypso that year with that. So everybody encouraged me to go scouting for talent. I tried reaching scouting for talent. I get blanked by Holly because I didn't like the situation when I reach in Tongue's games, one set of people, and I felt don't like that kind of thing. So that I tried the tents. Same thing.
When you say the tent, you mean the review?
Calypso tent, yeah, the
right.
review, the this spectacular, the this one, the that one. We didn't have tents like now. Like Tuco wasn't formed as yet.
Okay.
It had the Trinidad Calypso in an association, but not Tuco.
Okay.
You know, those were the old-time organizations.
Okay.
So in 1990, I started to sing in a little tent in San Fernando named Peppermint Pub, run by a man named Sylvan Mohammed. But the people who were really handling it was a fellow named Uprising and his brother Mark Morris Edwards from down Santa Flora side, Palo Seco. They invited me to perform. Well, I did a little stint there, and I started to build my popularity in Calypso.
Yeah.
The next year, I decided to go and perform in a next tent run by a lady named Lady Tiny. Now, Lady Tiny is a veteran in Calypso, you know, nice person. So we sang that season, and something happened, and we fall out to Tiny. Kaiso had fallen out, you know. I know somebody, artists and them together history. Kaiso had fallen out.
Right.
So we ended up falling out with each other. I say, see me, we will form something. We own. So I met this gentleman named Kerry Stevens. In those days he was Tender Spot. He's a guy who used to move with Squeedy, the late Maestro and all these guys and them. And he knew the Calypsonian. I didn't know them. So when I met him, I said, Tender Boy, well, I said, continue, but those days was Tender Boy, let me do something now. So he had a lot of history because he used to deal with them fellas in town like Tiger, Golden Tiger and them fellas and them. Right, so based on that, he knew all the Calypsonians. He knew who had paperwork, who was in organization before and all them things. So he said, okay, you call them guys and them organize a meeting in Naparima Bowl. And we had the first meeting on the 29th of March, 1993. Watch that date, Caribbean Inside people, 29th of March 1992. That was the proper thing.
Guys, you are listening to Ras Kommanda. He's telling us of his ups and downs on the Calypso journey. He's letting us know how hard it was for a southern Calypsonian to get into a tent in town. That's why he started the own thing. He started the movement. But in 1999, he put the case on the table. And he ended up in the Calypso Monarch in finals with Slackness on the stage with Masha Montano. Let you guys get a taste of this.
Every year them critics attack. Quick to say Calypsonian slack. They tried to ban Iowa George last year for singing on Indian Woman Rare. But from the time the critics attack, the artist banker come get more fat. So that's why I take the view that I should sing Slackness too. Slackness is a prisoner in a cell with a cellular that he get as a birthday gift from a prison officer. Slackness is when a fella have a assault case in Cuba, and before the case could over, we run and make him prime minister. That is slackness. You see our wine and shake me behind. No, don't feel rude. All I want is to eat our food. Slackness. Hey, hey, hey. I want to wine. I hope all you have it because we get on slack tonight. The critics them had a field day when Denny sing Kakalele. She had me and all wondering, but where the hell is young girl singing? But let me tell you about that Kaka. She lele into a superstar. Now they calling she dance all queen. She get titled by simple mean. Slackness, a shipload of rice. Stay just so and disappear. Well, I hope that 30 million wasn't a gift to the friends out there. Slackness, bringing back Oka to sit down as a senator. Well, we don't find out in the court. Oka like to traffic sugar, that is slackness. You see our wine, and shake me behind. I'm telling you flat, my friend must get the airport contract, that is slackness. Hey, 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 I want to wine. I want to wine. They try to destroy Mr. Marshall and worship him chief slacker as well. But say what they want about that young fella. He leading the soca ship this era. But like criticism working for him is BMW Marshall driving. Well, me and no stupidity, our big house with 2 jacuzzi. Slackness, a water main bus, shutting down whole of Point Lisos. When a few feet over yonder, Point Lisos has so much seawater. Slackness is when Ramdani could escape police custody. Who give the drug lord freedom paper? They say he have police godfather. That is slackness. You see our wine and shake me behind. Me head little tipsy, so let we do them before they do we. Slackness. I want to wine. I want the critics to understand. Entertainment, it's a profession. What Marshall and I want know is simply the dance all we making the money. Yes, success has shown its reality. Yes, supporters is a majority. Me fans tell me sing me slack Calypso, but don't drop me pants like mighty Sparrow. Slackness, telling Guyana, don't bother to pay big money, but refusing to give twin towers to poor people in Lavanti. Slackness, I adopt a son, living somewhere up in John John, but nobody come and mention my son hustles rubbish on the beat up. That is slackness. You see how that is slackness. And shake me behind. All you could object, but in Coaching is my pet project. That is slackness.
So, Eminem, Marshall was on the stage with you that night in 1999 when you as a South boy hit that tent. Hit in the march crowd.
What happened really, Marshall heard the song, and I had a line about Marshall because I was showing them what is really Slackness, and he part about Marshall. He heard it in semi-final in Skinner Park, and he came backstage. He said, "Commander, I want to come on stage with you that night." And you know, because he knew how them props does help.
That's correct.
And being Marshall Montano, you know, he bubbling thing happening and thing, and he came on, and that was great for me. You know, when I really part with Marshall, he just come on the stage and he doing that kind of thing, so the crowd going mad.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And that was really nice. I might get a few points, even though they put me last. You know, I might get a few points. You know, but nevertheless, just being there on that stage, first time, being a Southern Calypsonian singing in a South tent,
yes.
You know, that was a historical moment for me too, because look, I never used to stay in a South tent and make the march go.
Right.
You started going tongue.
Right.
Because all the thing was, most of the bards and them, when they went South Monarch, they used to snatch them the next year.
Right.
So they used to go in town, and the rest was history for them.
All right, guys. Guys, we're chatting with Ras Kommanda. And if you have just found us, remember, pick up the phone, text a friend, text your neighbor, and we'll be right back with much more.
I am Tigress.
This is the original dance master.
This is Marshall Montano.
I'm Brother Valentino.
This is Marcia Miranda.
Caribbean Inside. Yes, I watch them all the time. They're bad.
Caribbean Inside really is dynamite. Caribbean Inside really super was spite. Caribbean Inside enjoy day or night. Caribbean Inside really is dynamite.
We're back here on Caribbean Inside TV and TV family. Remember to press that subscription button. It's what fuels the flame to keep Caribbean Inside TV live on the World Wide Web, to keep our culture alive. And we are chatting with one of the founders of the Southern Kaiso tent, Ras Kommanda. In 2004, another surprise hit. From Kaiso Showcase in the South, the tent from the South, you were selected to go to Port of Spain and represent us in the Damascus show with Sando Alive.
Nice.
Now I go back here. You went there and you let them know the importance of Sando.
Yeah, it was important.
Why it is important, how it is important. You talk about the oil. You talk about the pitch.
Nice.
You talk about all the Calypso.
Nice. Yeah, but see, we had to retract a little bit because the mayor at the time, you know, was older man Ian Artley. He had his vision in order to encourage San Fernandians, those at home and those locally, to stay here for Carnival, spend your money in South. So that he had this idea about Sando Alive. He want to portray this image of Baya. Baya was San Fernando's best dressed man. You know, so what they had this image. And he bought a genius to assist him, a guy named Dawad Philip.
Dawad Philip.
Everybody know Dawad, he bring little mass and things, used to be out there running the tent and thing, that kind of thing. So I went to a meeting and I listened to them. I said, nice idea. But how they carrying this idea? What they carrying? What they using? I said the only medium they could use to carry this idea is Calypso. So I went to him and I write this song, Sando Alive, on the theme that they have. When I record this song, I carry it, I drop it on the lap, pop! And Ian hear it, he said, we want that song. How much it cost? I said X. He said, look, X one time, make a check and hand me back the money. And the rest is history. He loved this song tremendously. He assisted, you know, in promoting it and that kind of thing. And because it was important that we needed something we needed a motivational instrument
Right.
to encourage San Fernandians to drop the luggage in town and keep the money here. Don't drop the luggage here and carry the money in town. Vice versa, you know. And well, today this song is still a big song. It's still played, you know. A lot of people who hear it for the first time like it. I think a lot of people who don't really so much Kaiso lovers, but when they hear this song, the patriotic attitude of the song, they just sing along. So the other song was TRINBAGO, Rise. I always try to write songs to help TRINBAGOnians to understand the greatness of our nation, the greatness of our colors, you know, because we have a generation that somehow they don't really understand the greatness of their nation, you know. They're not patriotic, and that's part of the problem we're facing in Trinidad. That is why you have 38 radio stations and one alone play Calypso music. But that's for another time.
That's another time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's revisit the stage in 2004 and be entertained by Mr. Steve Pascall, a.k.a. Ras Kommanda.
For years people say, how San Fernando so dead. When they come from foreign people to like Port of Spain instead. So we sent for Prince Charming, this prince they call Atali. And we just a kiss, the prince I hope we charming city. So we singing, Sango alive. That is what the people say, Sango alive. From see just so cookie, Sango alive. This carnival here we'll stay, Sango alive. We ain't living south no way. Southerners we all agree. We not living we city. Because San Fernando is the jewel at TNT. Sango alive. Bring it up. Sango alive. Bring it up. Bring it up. Sango alive. Bang 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 do it. So happening. We bringing back nightlife and social living. Remember when Skinner Park was the home for night cycling? When southern people come home, this year they sure to abstain from jumping their luggage out while they wall and gone for the Spain. Sango alive. In Toronto, Daisy Talk. Sango alive. In Miami and New York. Sango alive. All over the Caribbean. Sango alive. They're talking it quite England. Everywhere people agree, they must come to the city. Because San Fernando is the beacon of TNT. Sango alive. Oh, what was Sango crew there? Sango alive. Sango alive. Alright. Let me tell you something, in case you don't know. Southern hospitality you will get when you come Sango. You could ask the president, even the prime minister. You could even Mark Pandeli, your opposition leader, he will tell you. Come to Charlottesville. Come see just to Pleasantville. All over Separia. From they go down to Boba. Everywhere people agree, they must come to the city. Because San Fernando is the backbone of TNT. You better know that. Oh, bing, bing, get it, bing, bing, get it. Bang, bang, ba, ding, ding, ding. Bang, ba, dang, ba, dang, dang, hey. Hello. Anybody from Barbados? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody from Grenada? Anybody from St. Vincent? Miami? Toronto? Trinidad and Tobago? Listen. So control the oil, sugar and energy. In sport and beauty we produce Zellaron and Hazley. History will be angry if I didn't let you know. So produce the black stallion, the king of king in the Calypso. Sango alive. Why the top up in Brazil? Sango alive. Up right up in Notting Hill. Sango alive. All over the Caribbean. Sango alive. They're talking it in England. Everywhere people agree, they must come to the city. Because San Fernando is the jewel at TNT. So we invited all of North Trinidad, East Trinidad, and West Trinidad to our beautiful city. We love you. Bang, 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 hey. Bang, 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 hey. Oh, Sango alive. We invited all of our visitors from North America to come to our beautiful city this year. We love you. Have a safe carnival. Good. When we singing Sango alive. Oh, look, bang, bang, ding, ding, ding. Sango alive. Bang, 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 ding, ding, ding. Sango alive. Bang, 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 ding.
TV family, we are enjoying the journey of Mr. Steve Pascall, aka Ras Kommanda, and you are watching Caribbean Insight TV, where history grows and culture flows. And we'll be right back with much more.
This is Shalane Hendrickson Thomas.
It's me again, the Ivan. Hi, I'm John T.
Hi, my name is Kevin King.
This is Ramraji Prabhu.
Keep tuning in. It's the best Caribbean soca program right on, and it's happening. Love you. Stay away from drugs. Love up the soca.
Caribbean inside. Caribbean inside. Caribbean inside. Please check Caribbean inside.
Here on Caribbean Inside, guys, and we are enjoying the history, the information, and the education Mr. Steve Pascall, aka Ras Kommanda, is giving us on Kaiso in the South. In 1999, right, you made it to the big stage.
Yeah, that was the first time.
In the March Crash show
Yeah,
for the
that was
big
the first time.
That night with you on the stage, first time too, was Devon Sales.
Yeah.
He was the first time winner.
Right.
You were up against some of the big bads. You had Sandra.
Gypsy.
Gypsy.
Chalky.
Stalin.
Yeah, Black. Oh, yeah, boy, Black Power did that, like, yeah.
But if we go back and let's inform the people, in 1948, the South again,
Yeah.
with Spoiler,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
made
yeah,
his
yeah.
first attempt into the March Crash. He got his
Right.
first crown. You remember the song you
Yeah.
sing?
No, I can't remember that song at all.
You can't
boy.
remember that song?
history.
Royal Wedding, boy.
Oh!
Royal Wedding.
Right, but he was singing in a Port of Spain tent.
He had to go to town at that
Right,
time in
right.
1948. We have great writers coming out of the South like GB,
Yeah,
Gregory
man.
Ballantyne.
Yeah.
Who else you have to add to the list?
And
Great
Christoph
writers.
Grant.
Okay.
Christoph Grant is a
Grant
big one in this
is-
modern era here.
Right.
Plus, we have a lot of good writers who passed through as well. Maestro, the big one. He wrote for a lot of people. Shorty Eye, you know. And we have a young brother these days doing well. He's writing a lot of songs for a lot of young people, Brian London. He's doing a lot of great work, you know, with the youths. You know, so the thing happening, you know, and a lot of the artists themselves writing the song for themselves too.
Very
we try, it's something we try to keep happening. You know, we have a lot of workshop with young people. We try to say, listen to them. You need to do your own writing. You know, write for yourself. You know, you put out your conviction because we believe and we profess that. Listen, a real Kaisonian is a writer singer.
Is a writer
Some people don't like to hear it, but that is how the great pretenders of them used to see it. You know, when you tell pretty, you know, so when you sing this up, you say, he's a Calypso singer. You know Calypsonian.
Because, as they say, a real Calypsonian writes and
Yeah,
performs
yeah.
his own music.
But there's a debate going on. The modern generation, they feel slighted with that mention. So they say, so everybody can write and sing, you know. So they say, so supposing a man could write and he can't sing, he had to get a singer. So
Right.
yeah, they just use that to get away from it.
In 1999, on the big stage, young man was up against the big bats.
Yeah, boy.
All the big bats. How did it feel? How did it feel?
It felt great, you know, because people like Duke Chogas, Gypsy, Black Stalin, Sandra, watch now, man, oh boy, and my good friend, you know, Devon Seal, you know, that year we placed 8th and 9th in Young Kings,
Okay.
you know, and we were the only 2 people from the Young Kings to make it to the March Gras. So that was a very, very historic moment as well for us. He does always talk to me about that. You know, so it felt good. It really felt good.
The older bands welcome you guys?
Yeah, I must speak. When you talk about that, I had to remember Sugar Aloes. I could remember in the rehearsal. That was first time for me. So in the rehearsal this Sunday, they give me a kind of quick fix rehearsal. And Aloes would come up to the band and say, hello, all you. Don't do that. In the first time he's singing number 1, give him a good rehearsal. And I will be forever grateful and always talk about Sugar Aloes. Michael Osuna is a boss.
Yeah.
He didn't let nobody take advantage of me. He came out and he said, This is the first time. Give me a good rehearsal.
Give a good
And,
rehearsal.
yeah.
And you went there with a topic that, even though it was in 1999, is still relevant today. The abuse of women.
Yeah, Gamma Zone.
Verbally, physically, and also mentally. You talk about that. You even mention your mother.
Yeah, my mom.
Why?
Okay, the name of the song was Grammar Zone in the Curry. I got that from a newspaper clipping. There was a true incident happening in Penal, where a woman was found guilty and they sent her to jail because she poisoned her husband with Grammar Zone in potato, curry potato and chicken and thing. Because we got a found out after that he was abusing her a lot. Right, okay. So based on the abuse, that was her way out. You know, but so I was using that line, Grammar Zone in the curry. Don't put that woman to that choice. Cement in the gravy, we both should have equal voice. If we session, create a relationship, don't panic, in it, you know. And that was the song anyway.
You're talking about your mom?
17. Yeah, well, I had to use mommy in that because I really see my mom. I could remember that little guy. Yeah, my mom going through some kind of thing with my stepfather in those days, you know, fighting in the night and thing. Right. So that was a kind, you know, that was in most homes, that was a normal situation, parents fighting and man beating woman and that kind of thing and violent. You know, we grew up in them surroundings, you know, there was nothing, you know, isolated to our home, you know, that was because men used to be just inflicting in those days. Women were not as conscious about themselves, and I didn't have all this sort of woman rights and woman liberation and all these things, so that you know it was like your normal. Your man, don't get in that. Never put your mouth in husband and wife business.
Not nowadays. Woman punching back.
Nah.
Woman fighting back.
Yeah, woman putting Grammar Zone in the curry. You know, so I took a spin off of that incident. And I wrote this song begging my fellow men, and then listen, let me stop doing that. Stop, you know, because you have mothers, you have sisters, and that kind of thing. So that, and you wouldn't believe how that played a role in my life as well. Because even if I had the thought, inflicting any lash or anything to someone, whether it's woman or man, that you said no, you're not supposed to hit.
You're not supposed to hit.
You're not supposed to hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's revisit the year 1999. We could give them some Grammar Zone in the curry. We could put some cement in the gravy. And in these days, it has so many other things we could do. But we enjoyed the music of Mr. Steve Pascall, a.k.a. Ras Kommanda.
Your beachy bad, bruisey body, you're feeling proud. It's I who wear the pants, you tell she allowed. And while you're young, fans watching on attentively, you administer more blows to mommy. You remember seeing your father do the same, and all your mother did was bow down in shame. But that was then, and here and now, women say no more, no more. They're doing certain things to settle discord. Here were Grammar Zone in your curry. Oh, what catastrophe! They bought in you privately. Answer to your cruelty. The experiment of husband and wife was to ensure a better life. The violence lead to violence, so now we in a Middle East strife. Grammar Zone in the curry. Don't push your woman to that choice. Cement in your gravy. We both should have equal voice. If recession hits your relationship, don't retrench and don't panic, my brothers. Just increase the affection. One way to resolving it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Boy, die. Treat your woman nice, man. Don't deal she that kind of way. Our ladies, our mothers, they're our sisters. Treat them nice. I often hear in men's circle, the 6th story. Well, I just beat my wife because I love she. Imagine that. But modern woman stepping into this new millennium. She demand that domestic violence have to done. She feels cornered, she needs respect, I hear her say. She don't want to become no vigilante. So if that is all she asks of us, let's appreciate and think straight. So we won't have no fear to eat from she plate. Because his grandma's all in your curry. Oh, what catastrophe! They were betting you privately to answer to your cruelty. The experiment of husband and wife was to ensure a better life. The chemistry was for harmony and not some Middle East strife. Grandma's all in the curry. Don't push your woman to that choice, my brothers. Cement in your gravy. We both should have equal voice. If recession hits your relationship, don't retrench and don't panic. Just increase the affection. One way to resolve it. Boy. On this Valentine's Day, I beg brethren and sisters to deal with one another in more love. She wash your clothes, she cook your food, controls your home. But you're telling me she don't walk no way. But that is a lie. I misconstrue, I've got to say. Housewife does a full-time job, but don't have payday. In the home, she more important than a secretary. She is shareowner of your company. So if she does something so wrong that causes you to hate, just wait. Before you batter her, try and contemplate. Because it's grandma's all in your curry. Oh, what catastrophe. She'll bet you so privately. Her answer to your cruelty. The experiment of husband and wife was to ensure a better life. But violence lead to violence, so now we in the middle. East strife, grandma's all in the curry. Don't push your woman to that choice, my brothers. Cement in your gravy. We both should have equal voice. If recession hits your relationship, don't retrench and no panic. A little evening walk down the park, one way to resolve it. Boy, die. Treat your woman nice. Yes, man. Listen, now what would it take for both parties to realize killing each other is not a franchise? If equal rights don't mean the right to say, let's stop. Whatever abuse, we both should give up. Now, legislation will be no use if we don't see. Brothers, this problem must be solved with alacrity. And though a woman's tongue have potent venom from since creation,
TV family, you are watching Caribbean Insight TV, and if you have just found us, lock it in. Now remember, I tell you, go to the phones, pick up the phones, call your friends, call your neighbors, and remember to press that red subscription button. It's the fuel that keeps Caribbean Insight TV alive on the international web. Our history and our culture alive. So go to the phone and press that button. And while you do that, I'll do this.
I'm the Lord Kitchen.
This is Rootsman.
This is Sanel Dempsey.
My name is Winston Bailey, better known as Shadow.
This is Calypso and Squeezy.
I watch no other but Caribbean Insight.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
TV family, we're chatting with the leader of the Kaiso Showcase tent, Mr. Steve Pascall, aka Ras Kommanda. He is also the chairman of Tuco South Central. Ras,
nice.
Let's continue, boy.
Yeah, man.
You sing some bad songs. You're, as I say, very patriotic and nationalistic. You cry out to your sisters and brothers to fix the wrongs that are right. You cry out to the politicians. You present the cases to them of what we need fixed as a people. But in 2015, you made a statement. TRINBAGO is mine, right? You are not the only Calypsonian to talk about TRINBAGO is mine. We have Dennis Plummer,
right.
the Kaiso Monarch,
not leaving, right.
2001 with Not Leaving. We have King Austin way back when,
right.
with Progress.
Progress.
We go back to Explainer,
nice.
And Lauren.
David Rudder.
Listen, man. You can't be in New York when it's cold and hear Explainer sing. Lauren, you really want to pack your bag and come home.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
That's a feeling.
David Rudder, I'd rather be in Trinidad and Trinidad to the bone. Iowa, I come back home.
Come back home.
I come back home. Great songs, great imagery. Did you write that song?
Yeah, I wrote that song, TRINBAGO is mine. Most of the patriotic songs I write for myself. You know, most of my songs, you know, I mean, but if somebody produce a piece of work and I like the work, I'll take it, but I believe in writing my own pieces.
Okay, all right. So, what made you sing a song like that?
Yeah, because I keep hearing people talk about, it's no secret that we have the crime situation escalating on a daily basis.
Right.
And I keep hearing a lot of people talking about, I can't stay here all of a sudden, they had to go forward. So I keep telling them, I say to myself, all I want to leave here to go Ferguson. What else you want to Ferguson? You know, so why only want to leave Trinidad to go, you know, and to these other places? Trinidad is still a beautiful place. It's still a paradise. You know, we have a situation, our crime situation, just like any other part of the world, you know. But nevertheless, that I felt I had to do something, you know, to keep my people here. So I came up with TRINBAGO is mine and it's yours too, you know.
And then TRINBAGO is right, but you see. The fact about it is the great picture that you paint.
Yeah.
You know, I been back home in Trinidad. We know the problems we have to face. It's just like any other place. But the motivation, the inspiration that you give to the people is what keeps us going.
Yeah.
And on that note, people, let's not keep you waiting. Let's go straight to the archives and listen to TRINBAGO is Mine by Ras Kommanda.
You want to go? You can't stay here no longer. It's too much a crime committing. Every day is a murder. But where would you go? Everywhere is the same thing. Remember, it's in a global village that we now live in. You say you could make it in Uncle Sam. Well, ask them people down Ferguson. Anywhere you go, man, destroying man. So I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving my beautiful island. TRINBAGO is mine. TRINBAGO is yours too. TRINBAGO is all our we TRINBAGO. It's Palo and Kalalu. TRINBAGO is mine. TRINBAGO is yours too. TRINBAGO is lime in Maracas Bay. or the Emperor Valley Zoo. They could clean the treasury dry, food prices could reach sky high. Is we have to fix this country? I say, me ain't leaving to go nowhere. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. I want equal rights and justice for all, so I ain't leaving my land at all. I ain't leaving. No. I ain't leaving. No. I ain't leaving. Good Lord. I ain't leaving my land at all. Wait, lad. Sweet music. Hey. Baba na de tila doi. Tila day. We criticize each other regularly without recognizing ever that we who destroy TNT is we who vote to put people in power. So if we don't like how they're treating we could vote in another. Remember the people is government and not jacket and tie in the parliament. We have the world's greatest democracy, so I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving my beautiful country. TRINBAGO is mine. TRINBAGO is yours too. TRINBAGO is lining up for playway. I pick 4, I pick 2. TRINBAGO is mine. TRINBAGO is yours too. TRINBAGO is licking down our doubles or some curry cascadoo. So who want to go leave fast? I stay in to play me mass. Look, mister, just move your foot, let me pass. Give me room, let me shake. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. Free education I get since I small, so I ain't leaving my land at all. I ain't leaving. No. I ain't leaving. No. I ain't leaving. Good Lord. I ain't leaving the land at all. Today is a good thing it's not just tonight. Pamalade, tiladoi, tilade, ladadoi. People just come to we land from all over, and when they leaving, short to say, we are the friendliest ever. Say what you want. There is something I believe. Together if we aspire one day, together we would achieve. All over the world people want to know what is we secret here in TRINBAGO. So much different races, creed and color. I just tell them the men slick like oil, but the woman sweeter than sugar. TRINBAGO is mine. TRINBAGO is yours too. TRINBAGO is paranging for Christmas. You buy me and I buy you. TRINBAGO is mine. TRINBAGO is yours too. TRINBAGO is treating visitors, yeah, like someone we always knew. We ancestors till the soil, plant the cane and drill the oil. Is we have a pitch leg down in La Brea. So me and I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. A walkie Sean win our next gold medal. So I ain't leaving this land at all. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. I want to know who killed Dana Sita Hall. I ain't leaving this land at all. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving.
TV family, your subscription to Caribbean Insight TV is what fuels our flames to keep our culture alive on the international web. So, go to Caribbean Insight and press that red subscription button. And while you do that, I'll do this. And we'll be right back with much more of Ras Kommanda.
My name is David Rudder.
I am Mavis John.
Yo, this is KMC.
I'm Nicole Graves.
Hey, this is Ronnie. This is Ronnie McIntosh.
Hi, it's Brother Resistance. I am Ras Shorty Eyes.
I make sure that I watch Caribbean Insight.
And so should you.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super. Was spite. Caribbean Insight. Enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
family, time flies when you're having fun. And for the past hour, we have been chatting with Mr. Steve Pascall, aka Ras Kommanda, and you have been enjoying his music. Listen, Ras, do you have your eyes on the Monarch title?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in this business and you're in the Monarch, because the Monarch is the pinnacle, you know, of a Calypsonian's life. You know, well, as I mean, every artist's eye is the Mashga, and in eye the Mashga, you want to throw that title, that Monarch crown, because it carries it to the next level. And we don't have much really to look for in Trinidad in terms of record sales and so on, like you guys in Europe and North America. You know, we at 200 sales in a record is big in Trinidad in this time. People downloading their music like that, so that we look forward. That is where the financial return comes into the competition. Without the competition, your finances really is minimal or nil in some cases.
But I'm gonna ask you this: what do you think it will take to get you there?
Well, it's a combination of things. It takes a particular song at a particular time. Or as well as the airplay. You know, once the people listen to the song, they like the song, it's something about the people vibes that has carried the judge's pen up in the 10s and the 15s and the 20 points.
So, what do you have planned for 2017, Ras?
I'll have a nice little song named The Poor Man's Cry.
The Poor Man's Cry?
Yeah, because poor people, I mean, it's no secret that the poor people feeling a pinch these days because of the recession, you know, and they're crying out. I mean, my life is on the streets. I don't have my own vehicle, so I throw the streets of San Fernando. I'm a street dweller, more or less, in terms of knowing and feeling the pulse of San Fernandians, you know, to an extent, and TRINBAGonians to a greater extent. I go in the market, I listen to people when they take up the tomatoes, when they take up the different vegetables, and I hear they cry, I hear they complain, I feel the pain. So I came this year, I decided to tell doctor, poor man crying out, right? You have to fix him. You know, drugs ain't coming, this thing ain't happening, you know. You have a man down there, we have to think about he, you know, and somehow the politician have to remember that, like the man who did walk the trail during the campaign. All of a sudden, why is he suffering? So I decided to do this song. And I could get a little taste, you know, because it's no secret. It go like this.
Don't tell them too much, eh? Don't get them too much.
Just give them a little taste. A little taste, they go buy the CD. The doctor say, tighten we belt. Poor people obey, despite the way we felt. So we grind with teeth and band we belly. We put country first before the party. Hey. A whole year passed, nothing happen. People start to cuss all of a sudden. We grumbling, we under pressure. But we afraid to tell the doctor, oh Lord, doctor. Poor people under pressure. Oh Lord, doctor. Poor people under pressure. Oil field workers threatening. Oil and gas price tumbling. Wassa workers want to strike. No water for we tonight. Oh Lord, doctor. Poor people under pressure. Oh Lord, doctor. Poor people under pressure. Even we Trini women facing stiff competition. Trini women say, oh no, Spanish women got to go. Oh Lord, doctor. Poor people under pressure, bad, real bad. And it's so sad in Tobago and Trinidad. Look, doctor, we want you know. Take care of your people, them down below. Oh no. Oh no, take care of your people, them down below.
All right. Irie. Ladies and gentlemen, in my hand, I'm holding a CD. It's the best of Ras Kommanda. Okay? On that CD, you have Go to Work, you have Jump Up Again, Love Pauper. You can even hear a truck driver. Go to work. People, go to work. The CDs out there, Ras, where can these people get your CDs?
Well, you can get it, you could call me personally. My number is an international number, 7580850. You could call me as well as you can get it in Trinidad. You can get them at Music Lab in the arcade on High Street in San Fernando. You can get them at Tuco's offices in South Trinidad as well as the national office in Port of Spain. And you know, you can also, if you feel you want to download some of the songs, well, you download it or upload it, whatever one they call it. And you feel free to play the music, but it's important to play the music like the artist, you know, and like the song on YouTube. I have it on YouTube, I have them on Facebook and that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, it's beautiful songs, you know, and you need to familiarize yourself with something fresh. Something different, a different voice.
Right.
Get familiar, people. I'm the maverick with the lyric, and that ain't no gimmick. I'm here to please and not to freeze.
Okay, guys, you hear that? Well, Ras, I wanna thank you
It's a pleasure.
for taking the time out to come in on the show,
It's
man.
a pleasure, it's a pleasure.
And educating the people, entertaining the people, and informing the people. As we know, guys, the Calypsonian is the growth of TNT. He brings the issues, the concerns of the people forward to the big boys on top so they could understand what's going on. To you, my fans and critics, I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. God bless you all.
The party nice, 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 and everybody happy, feeling irate. The party sweet, sweet, sweet. Nobody watching, nobody rocking steady. With a baby who loving, loving, who drinking, drinking, who fetting, fetting. But one thing, everybody saying, this party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party. I can't hear you. Pascall. This party so sweet. This party sweet, sweet, sweet. This is a nice party. This party so nice. Johnny. This party so sweet. I'm in a loving mood. Hold on to my baby and do something rude, cause this party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party. And I'm not leaving at all. I'm grooving with my baby. Wait, Lord. Ooh, whoa. I want to hold on tight. I don't want to let go at all. Kaiso jamming from wall to wall. My head feeling right, and I really having a ball. Tell the DJ, don't stop at all. This party nice, nice, and we grooving tonight. I'm in a grooving mood. Gosh, thank you, your worship. This party makes some noise. This party so nice. This party so sweet. This party sweet, sweet, sweet. This is a nice party. This party so nice. This party yeah, so sweet. I'm in a loving mood. Hold on to my baby and do something rude, cause this party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party, and I'm not leaving at all. I'm moving with my baby. Wait, Lord. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, man. The party on fire. Everybody rocking their waist, feeling happy, feeling irate. The vibes getting higher. Nobody ain't leaving the place. Rocking steady. With a baby who rocking, rocking, who going and grooving, who flexing, flexing. But one thing, everybody said, this party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party. Agree? This party so nice. This party so sweet. This party sweet, sweet, sweet. This is a nice party. This party so nice. This party so sweet. I'm in a loving mood. Hold on to my baby and do something rude, cause this party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party. And I love you. Low, 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 low. Palms Club. Here what happening? We nice. We nice and the party nice. Say yeah, yeah. Nice, so here what happening? This party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party. That is all. It's simple. Simple. After 4, I want to hear. This party nice, nice, nice. This is a nice party. I want to hear the people in the back sing with me. This party, this is a, and I'm not leaving at all. I'm grooving with my baby. Enjoy the rest of the show. I love your Palms Club. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, yeah.
Yes, man, this is Ras Kommanda saying RT Rat BAT Bat. Caribbean Inside TV is where it's at. If you're not on Caribbean Inside TV, you're nowhere wrong. Remember, I say so. Ras Kommanda, the Maverick with the lyric, and it ain't no gimmick. I'm here to please and not to freeze. Caribbean Inside TV. Sweet like honey.
I was invited to Rafis a few months ago in a tabernacle up in Kumutu. I was invited to Rafis a few months ago in a big tabernacle they call Monclico. If you see food on one big table, you could eat what you like once you're capable. But what caught me eye, I ain't afraid to say, was the bags of money they had on display. They had 1 million, 2 million, 3 million in US currency. The preacher Lawrence made it clear to everybody, you could eat all the food but leave me money. So Labadoom Day,
Feast and Monclico.
I want to go.
Feast and Monclico.
How you will know?
Feast and Monclico.
A big money church up in Kumutu. So Labadoom Day. All kind of people just come to the shrine to pray. With your money, the leader have a special way. They say he love to invest in all kind of things, in organizing feasts. The man is a king. He have a pastor who does work with he. Goat and sheep rearing is Andre's specialty. But in the feast that day, there was no sheep or goat. To get your blood, they was simply cutting people's throat. 4 million. 5 million, 6 million in US currency. The preacher tell the pastor, call mother guitar and get the woman a bag with $5 million. So Labadoom Day,
Feast and Monclico.
I want to go.
Feast and Monclico.
How you will know?
Feast and Monclico.
A big money church up in Kumutu. So Labadoom Day. The legend have it that this church was built many years on the backs of poor folks with blood, sweat and tears. It gets so popular that it start to grow. They had to spread their wings outside TRINBAGO. Poor people used to bring the cent and penny and ask the preacher to pray, we get more money. But in the feast that day, many didn't know that big money was sharing up in Monclico. 7 million, 8 million, 9 million in US currency. The preacher stand up real proud and he made it clear, big money does give poor people diarrhea. So Labadoom Day.